Caravan broken up. Border police stopped Honduran migrants from crossing into Guatemala this week. Thousands of people were traveling northward in hopes of entering the United States now that Donald Trump is gone and Joe Biden is in the White House. So what does the future hold for these migrants and others like them under the Biden administration? Well, joining us is former U.S. Congressman John Hostettler. Mr. Hostettler is former chairman of the House Subcommittee on Immigration, Border Security and Claims. He currently oversees immigration issues as Vice President of Federal Affairs at the Texas Public Policy Foundation. Congressman, thanks for being here with us. Joe Biden wants to send $4 billion in aid to El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala to keep migrants from coming to the U.S. What do you think of that idea?
Well, it's a policy that's been long tried and failed in all types of forums, all types of situations. And the simple fact of the matter is that $4 billion is not going to buy the peace and prosperity that is evading these countries in the Northern Triangle. They have significant issues with regard to crime and general violence, and I don't believe that this is going to help. And we know for certain that the people in these countries do not believe it's going to help because they're not waiting for the money to come there. They are heading north, and at this point, at least, finding some significant resistance to their coming to the southern border of the United States.
And I know there are some people who wonder if that money will ever get to the people there. It might end up in some bank account or something somewhere and somebody else getting it. With 450 miles of border wall completed now under Donald Trump, Joe Biden is putting a halt to additional wall construction. He wants to restore the catch and release program as well. So this week, a federal judge in Texas just stepped in to block, at least temporarily, Biden's executive order that halts deportations of illegal immigrants. So your thoughts on all of this?
Well, in conversations with folks at the Border Patrol, with the Customs and Border Patrol Agency, we know that infrastructure projects like the wall work. The Border Patrol needs three things to do their job. They need infrastructure, they need technology, and they need personnel. Tip, you might say, and they believe that the wall was and is a significant force multiplier for them, in that the wall doesn't stop everyone from entering the country illegally, but it does put a block on significant immediate entry, and it gives Border Patrol agents the opportunity, the ability to make it to the place where they are likely to illegally enter the country, and Border Patrol can interdict them there. Now, with regard to the recent temporary restraining order that the district court judge in Texas has placed on the Biden administration, the Texas court judge highlighted the fact that, in fact, this pause is effectively a violation of federal law and has given the parties 14 days to return to him and reconsider this.
And what do you think about Biden's plan to eventually grant citizenship to at least 11 million illegal immigrants? I know that presidents often take executive orders because Congress has failed to act on immigration. So what do you think of that?
The laws are as they are established right now, and in order for amnesty, legal status to be given to these millions of aliens who are in the country unlawfully, would take an act of Congress, and that's unlikely to happen. And one thing that sticks in my mind these many years since I was chairman of the subcommittee you mentioned earlier, the Subcommittee on Immigration, Border Security and Claims, was the particular testimony of a sheriff at that time of El Paso County, who was a Democrat. He said, if you give 12 million individuals the opportunity for legal status after they have broken the law to come into this country, he said the next group is soon to follow, because they will have seen that if you just make it across the border, and that's a very similar signal that was given with this 100-day moratorium on deportations. If you just get in just make it across the border, it's likely that ultimately you'll be allowed to stay forever and be given a legal status. And so this situation with a proposed amnesty is going to do nothing but cause more chaos at the border. And we at the Texas Public Policy Foundation are striving to make the border secure. And after the border is secure, then we consider all of the other aspects of immigration reform, including what to do with all the people that are here illegally. But we cannot do anything about the individuals who have come here illegally through a porous border until we secure the border.
Okay, well, it looks like you have your work cut out for you. Former Congressman John Hostettler, Vice President of Federal Affairs at the Texas Public Policy Foundation. Thank you, John, for sharing your time and insights.
Great to be with you, Gary. Thank you.